Gold?
Does it blend? Okay, I think I'm up and running. So, no more jokes. This is a serious stream. Okay. All right. Okay.
Puccini comes in, drops a 45 and dips. I wanted to watch him.
God damn it. I'm not watching that. There's nothing for me to learn from that. You know what? I'm sick of this. I'm gonna move it. Okay. Roll.
Actually, I might watch that link I sent you again real quick.
Neil's is so informative, but it was like way more information than I can handle. Like I will not be able to commit all that to memory. So I picked up on some things, and hopefully they're beneficial.
Yeah. I feel you.
That's essentially what it comes down to from me. Okay.
When I was watching that, I was like, it's probably more helpful if I was actually like in the game. If I was actually in the game and not just, I think I was like stoned and
just on my phone falling asleep. I mean, that's what I did. Yeah, not great.
I just want to watch his hot lap at the very end.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
He fucking cranks the wheel.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Y'all, I feel like it's exactly the same as what I do.
Okay. Hey, that was, I mean, that was an improvement.
Have you already calculated the full race fuel?
No, but I think I have 100 liters in there by default. What is it? Do you, did you calculate it? Do you know what it is?
Yeah, doing a 105 or 104 and then +1.
Okay, all right.
I think all the practices like. Wait. I'll probably recalculate after the race, but I want to say fuel per lap was always like 2.8 something. So I said like 2.9 for the thing.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 3.
These rumble strips are absolutely atrocious. If you've ever zoomed into them, they're terrible. Actually, Neil's video is like showcases that pretty well. They're like wavy.
And then like the teeth that he talks about. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to say. I mean, I think I've done like one league race here before, like on Xbox a long time ago. And I want to say punctures are like somewhat common, or it seemed like they were.
Car on the right.
Because of
Clear on
that.
the right.
I've never had a puncture in this game unless I was doing donuts.
Well, the thing is, like, when it happens, just because from like hitting some of the curbs, like it won't tell you. You'll just like notice your PSI dropping until it becomes like super low. Then it'll say that like, I mean, it still won't even say like you have a puncture. It'll just say low tire pressure.
Gotcha. Okay. I didn't know that was. I've had that happen. Definitely. I didn't know that was a puncture. I thought that was just like too much bumping on that wheel. Somebody did a thing.
Eh?
My stream made a noise. I don't know what noises was, but I don't have my notifications open
Yellow flag in
because that's what all the good streamers do.
Oh, I just donated $100.
Did you? That's amazing. Swagger lol. What's up, Substep? What's going on, dude? All right. I am doing all right, Swagger. I have an embarrassing race coming up for which I've practiced a lot with no good results, but maybe it's just like not my strength, you know, racing on this track which has turns. Oh shit. I should put like a clock widget just so I can see what time it is. 8:30? Okay, we got lots of time, right? Oh, Sub, I got my Shaman leveled up. I went into Nax 25 yesterday with like a 3400 gear score. I bought like a bunch of stuff from the auction house. And I didn't think anyone was gonna invite me, but I put myself up there anyway. And somebody did. I think they were just trying to fill. And I walked out with 4 Peace Valorous. No, there were like 3 shamans in the raid. They did not need lust. Maybe they just needed a body, but whatever. Yeah, I got 4 set bonus in one night. I got the crown off of a KT, and it was like a 2 soft reserve raid. So I had to pick 2 things to reserve, and I had no idea. I panicked. I was like, bro, I need everything. How can I pick 2 things? And I don't know if this raid's gonna make it to KT, but even if it does, people are gonna reserve all his shit, right? So like, what's the point? So I reserved the chest piece because I needed a chest badly. And I'd reserved an offhand, but it didn't drop. So I got 1 free set piece from the reserve, and then the other 3 I won. It's fucked up. And I rolled on a bunch of stuff because, like I said, I need everything. Didn't win anything else though. Not complaining. No, I got a set of bracers, but they were pretty much like the same as what I already had. Just like slightly improved secondary stats, like a little bit more haste and
Yellow flag in sector 3.
less stamina. More haste and int for less stamina. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. Today I've been trying to like get as many raids done as I can. Before the reset. Best in slot main hand? I don't know, a KT weapon probably? It would be a one-hander with no spirit on it. spell power and no spirit. Probably. Probably the mace, yeah.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
It's not torch, that's for sure. What's gonna be your main, druid or shaman?
Flag in sector 1.
I think shaman down the line, probably. Because the reason I rolled him in the first place is because Shoddy rolled a druid that he's gonna go resto with. So it's gonna take him a while, but now with the XP buff, he'll manage. And when that happens, I didn't want to go kitty, and I would rather bring a shaman and a druid over 2 druids. Yeah, I did it, and it was interesting. I don't think I'll be doing it very often with their guild. Just like not my kind of vibe. Dern was losing his mind, and Craster and Kinney weren't big fans either. It was like, there was a couple people in there. I muted 2 people and it eliminated 90% of the noise. But the raid leader was one of the ones that I couldn't mute. And the raid leader was, I mean, I don't know if obnoxious is the right word, but like he spoke very confidently about things he didn't know about. You know what I mean? He didn't have enough knowledge about the game and the classes, but he spoke with authority. Oh yeah, we finished it. And we nearly died on KT. We managed to do it with half the raid dead. And it was essentially, I think, the only reason that we succeeded is because Kinney soulstoned me. Oh, I'm on 8. Kinney soulstoned me, and I died because the ads were running wild, and I died, got up, and spam healed the main tank, who was at like 2% life. If I didn't land those heals, he would have been down, and if he went down, KT would have just started one-shotting people. So we only just managed to do it, and I was really happy because I did not want to do another attempt. I just wanted to go to bed. But it was their first 25-man run, and for the most part, like the people themselves seemed good, and Jula is obviously lovely. It was just those 3 dudes that talked a lot of shit, and didn't back it up with being good at the game, or rather being knowledgeable, I guess. But it was like, I don't know, like we got in there and we were hanging out in their Discord. Everything seemed fine, and then the raid lead started like talking, and he was an octave above everybody else in terms of volume. And instantly everyone in the dead last guild was like, oh boy. Like immediately didn't like him. I don't know, like I feel bad that I didn't like him, but like, you know, like when your first reaction is you hear someone talk and you're like, this guy sucks. I'm gonna have to listen to this guy for the whole time.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
And no, I also wouldn't say that we carried. Like, we were not top heals or top deeps. Ram couldn't make it because he messed up his hand.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Do we have at least a dozen people ready for raids yet? If so, we should pug our own and maybe invite a few selected people from Jula's. Yeah, that's an option, but we do not have... Oh, crap. We don't have them ready yet. We have a lot of alts we're putting up. I don't know if you saw, but like that 50% XP buff is coming tomorrow. So people will be leveling a lot of alts. And anyone who puts the time in is going to be able to level up their stuff and get to max pretty quickly, but the problem is that we'll need people to put in the time. So I'm hoping Yogi and Shadi get like a bunch of levels out of it, because that's 2 people that we would want on our team if we can. Yeah, Stain is one of the people as well that's leveling up.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Koa, in that like 90-degree right-hander, actually there's 3 right-handers before the last left-hander in the race, on the track. And the first is the 90-degree. Yeah, first is the 90-degree, that's fine. And then comes that like the kink that is in the dip, you know. I hate that one so much because I just want to go to 4th and I just can't. Like, I've never been able to make it work to go into 4th there. I have to stick to 3rd when I'm exiting and then deal with the consequences of, like, if I switch to 4th too early, it's a disaster. If I stay in 3rd too long, it's a disaster. There's no like gearing that feels good there. Pardon?
pretty sure I stay in third through there.
I mean, that's what I do, and I think it's because we can't go to fourth, but we're on the top end of third, going into it. It does not feel good for me anyway.
Yeah, I guess you just kind of have to time it right, angle it right, and try not to go too far with the curve.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of lift, but I try to stay like kind of somewhat on the gas. Like I try not to lift like all the way.
I definitely lift all the way to turn in and then get on throttle as soon as physically possible. But if I screw up my line, because I screw up my line, it's bad. If I go to fourth too early, I end up washing out wide, and it's not a place you want to go wide. There's just grass. There's nothing good there, just death.
Yeah, the one league race I did back in the day, like that turn, basically, I remember there was a pretty big incident, I think, a couple times. I don't think like people get bumped, just people spinning and then people reacting to it. So that can get a little dicey there.
It's gonna be an interesting race in that sense, just to see what it's like to follow people, to get past, to get dove on the inside. It's gonna be rough.
Yeah, I mean, 40 some people on this like tiny little track, I feel like it's gonna be pretty hard.
We should just switch to MX-5s. It'll be fine.
I don't think I've raced the MX-5 yet. It's mainly on ice racing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the free cars on iRacing, and it's a pretty good like competition.
Seems like it would be fun, but every time I see a Miata, I'm just like, ugh. I know they can be like good track cars and stuff, but when you're just like out driving and then you see like, you know, like a 40-year-old dude in a drop top Miata, just like, what are you doing?
Reliving the glory days.
Well, I guess for dudes who can't afford a Corvette.
I'm a dude who can't afford either.
Yeah, heard that. I could probably fit a Miata in the bed of my truck, but pull up to the track with the car inside the bed, just not even on a trailer.
Yeah.
Have you done a pit stop practice?
Yeah, I'm in third, powering out, and then as soon as I hit the little side road on the right, I slam brakes and go all the way down to first and pop it into.
I did try like a tad after that road and it did not work.
Oh yeah? Okay, good. I don't have to experiment.
Yeah.
There's a slow car behind.
Oh, dude, I keep yawning.
I'm curious, how do you hold the GS steering wheel? Like, where are your fingers?
I pretty much have all my fingers wrapped around it, and then just my index fingers on the paddles. I used to like pretty much just use like my thumbs on the inside. With this wheel, I feel like it kind of helps out more fingers. I think just because of the extra power, I guess. At least that's just what I started doing.
Yeah, I have my index on the paddles. I have my middle and ring in the bottom hole, and pinky just hanging out, kind of. That's the way that I found the most comfort, so that I could put my thumbs inside and clutch. But if it were like, if I could do whatever I wanted, even if it doesn't work, I would probably have both my index and middle on the clutch and like the fingers stretched out. You know, instead of sorry, not on the clutch, on the shifters. Instead of clutching the wheel, I would have them loose. That's instinctively what feels good.
I mean, on my old Thrustmaster, I'm pretty sure I just had my thumbs on the inside and then like index, middle, and ring finger on the paddles. Or pretty much, I guess, probably pinkies too.
Yeah.
A little baby wheel with no fucking force feedback. I'll have to
10
try
minutes.
100% force feedback on this soon.
My index fingers are hurting from all the shifting. Like my knuckle, it's fucked up. I've never had pain there.
Yeah, it seems weird.
All right. Talking to my buddy about Warcraft while driving made me realize just how much attention I need to pay to driving in order to have any like semblance of a lap. It's terrible. Like I didn't do a single lap without like some horrible 2-second mistake just because I was talking.
It's like generally the case for me, but I feel like it's extra on this track.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the bathroom before our driver's briefing. I'll be back. right. Oh, Nick San.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Is it Nick? I think it's Nick.
Nikki-san. Oh my god. Probably too late to go to the store to get a Red Bull.
I mean, I can tell you what happens in the thing, the driver's briefing, if there's any new information. So, if you want to do it, go for it.
Or I could just take a shot of vodka.
Is that gonna work as like waking you up?
It'll do something.
It will. Something will happen. That's for sure. Oh. Let's just make sure.
Oh shit. I do have a bag of sugar.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm sure once quality starts going, I'll start getting all fucking amped up. Nervous. I'm kind of nervous about turn one. Like, I think if you're on the inside, you have a way better chance of not dying.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
I think
kind of
you're
a
right.
tricky corner. Or it's like deceiving, I guess.
The thing that's gonna happen though is if there's not enough room, so like if you try to take room in T1 on the inside to have to not murder somebody going over that hump. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like on the exit of the rumble strip, there's a big hump there. So if you hug it too much, you're gonna go airborne, and with, you know, when you're airborne, you have no traction. You will just go sideways into somebody, and like you will probably survive that, but the guy on your outside won't. So if the guy on the outside doesn't give enough space, he's dead. Like it'll be indirect suicide if the outside guy in any way squeezes you there, because if you don't have contact to make space, like if you have contact to make space, he's gonna go out sideways, and if you don't have contact, you're gonna go over that bump and then hit him. One way or the other, the outside guy's dead. So if I'm on the outside there, I am giving lots of space to the inside guy, and probably giving up the position. But I mean that was gonna be true anyway. You're heading into a corner, another right-hander.
Yeah. But it's better to give extra space, lose a spot, and potentially fucking die, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. And I realize I also gotta be more like, this is not one of my strong races. I have to be more passive even when I feel like I should be attacking, you know? I'm just gonna try to stay calm and give space if I'm not sure about my, like, what moves I'm ready to make.
just like earlier during practice, I saw, I think it was Griffith's button twice in front of me. So I'm just wondering like how much that's gonna happen during the race. Probably a bit. 'Cause this track can fucking jump out and get you.
For sure. Yeah, like a few inches can make all the difference. Oh, is it already? Yeah. All right, let me switch over.
But I always try to tell him, man, just a few inches makes all the difference.
That's what she. Okay. I will see you there, sir. I'm just trying to disable it for the stream. I'm fucked, you guys. My back is dead. Don't know why. That was Dromo's incident. That was rough. Poor guy.
Hey, Ryan.
Servers are coming up soon. Sorry guys, it looked like they were gonna move on, but a couple questions came up. Okay. Oh boy, you guys. The questions tonight? Rough. Oops, wait, that's not it. I know. Oh my god, that was... It looked like they were gonna tell us the... Like, alright, servers are up, go. And then we got a couple of first-time driver questions, I guess. I don't know.
We got a first timer over here.
It's like, it's just is it the even or odd number on your car? It just sounds so ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, imagine if that's how the divisions were like.
high more of, yeah, right. Oh,
That'd be interesting.
all right,
Just so
I've
you
done.
guys know, the servers are up.
I've done no qualifying practice. Well, I mean, I have done some, but since I realized that I suck at this track, I've done basically just race practice to try to get better at it, and I don't regret it
Why are you out on the track though right now?
because it's free practice, bruh. Huh.
Oh, I always forget about that. I
Why?
think I've said that before to you.
Why? Yeah, I know.
My bad.
I can't believe you trying to humiliate me on my own stream in front of all of my viewer.
You do that on your own. It's all good.
Shit. God damn it.
Got it. Alright, let's start. Oh, fucking OBS.
There's a slow car, man.
Oh, I let go of my steering wheel and it nearly broke my finger.
Shit.
It is not relaxed.
Go, go, go.
D2 goes first. What do we have out here?
I thought Mr. Sir was gonna do the race. I guess not.
Oh, he's not here?
Watching him.
Yeah. Wait, but he's not. He's in D1 now. He got upgraded because he's a cheater, and he was sandbagging it.
Oh yeah, he would have been in the fucking yeah. On like old hard moment right now.
Shark and Mitzi are the only beamers. Let's see. Brake bias is similar. ABS is similar. Traction control 8. Let's see if Mitzi deals with that. Oh, are these guys on the same team? They have different colors. Ah. I'm gonna go backwards. I am, aren't I? Mitzi stays in 8th, TC8 through that first hairpin. And so does Shark.
Yeah, it's bogging him down a bit.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't seem like it's terrible there, but I mean, there's been a couple of times where I forget to change my TC back to 4. It's always that turn I'm like, oh yeah, whoops.
I've been running it on 5 and I think I'll try to continue. 5 and 8.
I just don't trust myself with this turn that Mitsu's hitting. This turn, and then the next one.
Yeah, the next one for sure, because this one here, it's such a weird one for our car. We lose, it's like just enough angle to lose the rear end easily, no matter which TCS you're running. So like, not no matter, but like if you're running lower TCS. With 8, I found I can accelerate and counter steer well enough. With the other ones, I found that the car just like turned too much and I was getting bogged down and losing time on the accelerator just because I had to like wait to correct. I will not be getting my best was like a low 47. I think that's what I'm aiming for here.
46.9.
I would be happy with that, very. But yeah, like a 47.4, I would be like, that's about right. Especially with the lack of practice.
Yeah, you gotta set bigger goals.
I can dream big, but just dreams, bro.
I think it's the first time I've seen Diego in a practice race.
Wait, who's Diego?
Fimbres Casas.
Ah, Fimbres Casas. I know he gave up on the Misano race. He was not happy with how fast he was going. He was like, "Forget this. I'm just gonna go like sleep."
Oh yeah. Did
Yeah.
you say he was like sick or something?
Yeah. A little sickness is not gonna keep me away from failing in front of others.
Yeah, I've driven through some shit. Like on Xbox, I did a league race while having a like a little hemorrhoid action.
Oh, rough.
I just got like one of my blankets and like folded it up and put it on my seat to make it, you know, somewhat more soft.
Yeah, yeah. That's smart.
Just fucking powered through it.
Blankets, that works. Pillow, maybe?
I didn't want to put my ass on it. Give myself a pink eye or something.
It doesn't have to be your pillow, I'm just saying. Good job, Mitzi. Very good time. Well, for me. I am, after all, doing D2 times right now. And that's okay. Like I'm okay with that. I don't need to. I was just gonna say I don't feel like I need to be faster. It's when I get frustrated when I think I can go faster and I don't know why I'm not doing it. With this, I'm just not very good at it. And if I belong in D2, then I'm happy to be there. I just was hoping that I belonged in D1, and by the qualifying time in D1 and some of the other races, it seemed like I was. What happened there? He just shot off. Is he out of fuel?
Well, he was gonna get hung up on was that Kovac? Even before I joined, yeah, I think I kind of figured I was going to be like the tail end of D1, so that was like pretty much my goal the whole time. There's no way I'd ever tell myself, oh, I'd be okay in D2. Like, nah, fuck that.
I want to be in
gotta
D1,
always
don't get
be
me
the top
wrong.
class.
I don't need to be like what I'm trying to say is I don't mind being in D2, but I don't want to be there in order to be one of the fast guys in D2, you know. I would rather be slow in D1. But just by like the times that I'm running on this track, if this was the qualifying track, I would definitely be in D2. I'm just not fast in it in this car.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean the goal is very much the highest division, and I don't care about like where I end up. I want to be competitive, but I would rather be like consistently competitive with a group of dudes that are like around me in terms of speed, right, in that division, than like on Nürburgring I was 1 second behind pole. On here I'm like almost 2 seconds behind pole. Huge variance, right? I'm racing different people in the same division.
We got the #1 spot, baby. What the fuck? Oh, Doug.
There's a backup.
Yellow flag in sector 1. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh my god, the bunch up is real.
There's a slow car up ahead.
I'm on track for a 46. It could happen.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Oh, I'm gonna lose it just by a little bit. Okay, try again. Still though, I think still PB.
Late. Personal fastest lap.
Nice.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh man.
Damn it. I'm way up, but there's a dude in front of me. And I can't pass him because it's illegal. Oh, I'm still gonna get... Come on.
Yellow lane.
Still got a 46. PB. Boy, I am ecstatic.
46.
I got a 46, bruh.
Nice.
46
Oh.
9, a 46 8. Oh, I can't believe I did it. I might have been able to get more, but only just. But there was a Lambo in front of me. It was just struggling a little bit, and like I got as close as I could without. But I thought he was gonna back out because he clearly screwed up, like missed apexes, you know.
Oh, I forgot I was in 8.
Marshall's waving you through. Like, it's green flag. Keep going. Green flag.
I mean, I basically did hit my PV, so.
I am on. Oh wait, there are some D1 drivers behind me. Okay. I'm happy that I mean, I didn't think I was gonna get anything better than a low 47, so I'm hugely.
My target 46.8. Hell yeah. Aim
Yeah.
for the
What was
stars.
my? What was it? 46 8 20. Nice. Okay, let's see. Where am I losing a shit ton of time? So. Sector 1, 3/10 off of best. Sector 2, 4.5 tenths, and sector 3 I lost 6. You know what, I bet I could get at least 1/10 in the last sector just from just if I didn't have that Lambo in front of me. Who's driving Lambo? Or was it a Rari? No, I guess it was Anderson.
Yeah, him and whoever his teammate is, like, I think only Lambo in D1. I don't think there's any in D2. I think there might be 1 or 2 in D3. Like, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. I liked the Lambo when I was testing it. Like, it was one of my top 3 cars. It was Lambo, Porsche, and Rari.
I just can't do the fucking windshield. Like, the view from it just
Yeah.
feels so weird.
I don't know. Like, I drove it and I really liked it, and then I spent a few weeks away from it, like finishing testing other cars and then going back to like my top 3, and I drove it again, and it was not as good. But by then I had already driven the Porsche, and the Porsche felt really good.
Yeah. Durant's not. Is that a lap time?
Okay, so 105. 1 liter of fuel. Current pressures. Start me off in 5. Start me off in TC5. Right. All right. I think I'm ready. Excited. Here's hoping for a good race. Hoping for a first good race in a while.
You got it.
30 seconds.
I think this will just be one of those rounds where it's kind of about surviving,
Yeah.
not
Could
making
be.
big mistakes.
20 seconds.
Well, let's set up the pit stop right away. No tire change. No repairs. 1 liter of fuel. Let's go.
Going single file.
If I started in 18th in the D1 race, I would be so happy. Like midway through D1, Jesus, that would be the dream.
Yeah.
I don't see it happening.
I get the feeling I might lose my silver class lead this round. I don't know.
Why?
Because I don't feel confident at the track.
Ah, yes, I see.
And it seems like Prime, just someone hitting me or some shit. Some kind of fuck up.
Yeah, it doesn't take much to screw up the race here, right? Because a little bit of contact is going to have very, very large effects.
Yeah. It's just so fucking tight here.
It's tight, and there's no there's no runoff. It's just grass, and that's a spin. There's no like. It feels like if you go off track, surviving is very difficult. Whereas like, you know, on Spa, like Eau Rouge, there's tons of space and it's paved. So if you do go off track, you can still survive it.
Yeah.
And that's not, and actually Spa is a pretty good example of like a lot of corners have a lot of space.
I did a spa public lobby last night just for shits and giggles, and accidentally bumped one guy at E Rouge because he like broke going up it.
Yeah.
So we both spin out, and I'm just sitting on the very side, and someone like not long after comes just nails the shit out of me.
Just murders you sitting.
I'm like
not
all the way
moving.
off the track, but yeah, I mean they just fucked up too.
Yeah.
Always good times there.
Stay in double file. Green light, show them where you go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. 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 Car on the left. Clear on the left. 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 Car on the left. Yellow flag.
Contact that there.
Oh, come on, man. How do you do that? He dove me and then just didn't turn and plowed straight through me on the 90-degree corner, you know? Like, that's not
Sounds rough.
okay. Anyway, 2.5 seconds damage, so not the worst, but that should have never happened in my opinion. Like that was the
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Feels so different actually having other cars around.
yeah.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
No.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I nearly died. I saved it with magic and dirty pants.
Nice.
Oh, I did it again. Oh, but I saved it again. Thank you, Direct Drive. It would be nice if I stabilized for a second, please. No more heart attacks, please. Just for a minute. Just for 1 minute.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Good job.
Okay.
What's going on over there?
Fucking up my lines.
Oh, I see. Well, don't.
Feeling my pro tips.
Yeah, that's right. I've learned from the best. Duran just spun out. I think on his own.
Slow car at.
Classic.
I think it was the I saw him die on the exit, so it must have been the corner before. Probably just went a little too wide.
Did I see your Duran bend it again?
I just heard slow car ahead. I don't know who did it. Haven't seen it yet. Oh my god, such serious business. I can't even chit chat with you. I'm focusing on not dying.
Bloody as hell right now. Forgot to take off my sweatshirt.
And I turned up my my feedback.
Getting that extra workout.
Oh my god. Another 35 minutes tomorrow, like on top of this. Okay, I'm staying in TC8 in the last corner because I nearly just spun myself. I was testing doing the lower traction control. Didn't like it. Oh, me and a blue flag are actually racing. Okay. Nope. He broke real early going into the corner. He made sure to mess up his line and mine. That was interesting.
Yeah, it's a pretty shit way of doing it.
Yeah.
Losing time to the car in front in sector 2.
Star Wars is in second.
The leader has finished the race.
Fifth place, I'll take that.
Oh, very nice. I'm in 15th with 2.5 seconds of damage, and that's the only thing I want to review.
Right, the race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy in the lap.
I think I learned some things, and I watched a lot of people die.
Yeah. Like I
That
said,
gives,
man, I think survival is part of it.
gives me a little bit of confidence knowing that at any point things may just change. They might just change.
Yeah.
Even seeing drivers that are like significantly faster than me, we're talking like a half second per lap minimum. Seeing them like struggle in some corners and lose traction and stuff, that's good. I'm not happy that they're having trouble. I'm happy that I'm not the only one.
For sure.
Okay, let's see here. I gotta do my incident. I don't think I'll be joining for the driver's brief this time around.
Word. I'm gonna go hop in there real quick.
Sounds good. Let me know if you find anything interesting, or if they talk shit about me. I'll fuck
If they
them
do, I'll probably just join in, but for sure.
up. Yeah, that guy sucks. But also, guys, can you calm down? All right, let's see. So it was somewhere about mid. I think lap 2, mid lap 2. No. Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, yeah. Watch me mid lap 2.
On to the page. Check it out there.
Let's see what happens. No, it's not lap 2. Is it lap 1? Fly. Thank you, sir. And I already did. I boosted the shit out of those. Let me show you. So that's as good as it's gonna be, but look at this. Maxed out. They were already running kind of high, but I maxed them out. I did what I could. Quick. All right, so tomorrow, fingers crossed that, maybe I get something done, We'll see. I'm slow. I'm still slow, but actually curious, is this my best performance on Snetterton? I haven't driven many cars around there. What do we have? 46.8 in the BMW. Yeah, that's my best. That's my best. Okay. Hey. PB. That happened today in the race. In the qualifying. Alright. That's it for me. Thanks, dudes, for hanging out. Popping in. hopefully I see you tomorrow for the actual race. And if not, that's cool. I'll talk to you when I get a chance. Love you all. Mwah. Oh shit. There's the thing.